Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ronaldinho. Over to the left. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Ronaldinho.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Maldini. And it's Chiellini. Messi might just make this. And that has been cut short. Conte. Thuram. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mohamed Salah. Hullet. That's an excellent interception. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Roberto Carlos. In it comes. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. He's got full. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That is a brilliant interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gets his pass away. And the shot! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. Roberto Carlos with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Big header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. He is through here. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Ronaldinho. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi. Great hit! Maldini is there and he can get that clear.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Busquets. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at the interval from either side. So what can they conjure from this one? And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. That was travelling. Maldini. Busquets. Ronaldinho. Ball played for Conte. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good spell of possession, this. Maldini. Could move up a gear here. Just eases him off the ball. Looks to clip it forward. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what has happened here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Wriggles his way through. That's a shade optimistic. De Jong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ronaldinho! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mohamed Salah.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that,
Has
please.
a goal! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
It's their second corner of the game.
Un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 6, Roberto Carlos, el dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, Drogba.
Mohamed Salah
El
plays it
dorsal
short.
27, el dorsal 24.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drogba.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Busquets. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Moved on forwards. That's been cut out, well played. Busquets. And the flag has stayed down. Interesting ball. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Into the last quarter of an hour. No, that's been intercepted.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And Messi! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played with finesse. Oh, important interception. Casillas getting this one clear. Drogba. The ball has bounced loose now. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min finds himself offside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
19
changes here from both
será
sides, in
sustituido
fact.
por el dorsal 23. Villa.
And here's
Se va a llevar a
Suarez.
cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Luis Suarez. He's got the shot away! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Serginho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's going to be disappointed with that. Tchouaméni. We are into overtime. That's really well manoeuvred. Drogba. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a good ball played into space. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. No, that was never going to make it. And he cuts out the supply. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Los niños que estén interesados en acompañar a los jugadores al saltar al campo
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar. Mohamed Salah. De Jong. There he goes, motoring forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
How could it go? Bellingham! There it is! First blood drawn. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Neymar. Conte. Closing it, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
He gets big! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that defending is unapologetic. De Jong is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. And here's the chance to counter. Busquets. Ball played for Conte. Bullet. Seedorf. That's been cut out, well played. Mohamed Salah might just make this. De Jong. Seedorf. That's a little off target. Driving forward. Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that's gone loose. That's a shade optimistic. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? Messi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And it's Conte. Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. Ronaldinho.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's tidy. There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.
So off we go once more.
Un cambio de jugadores.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Chiellini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's in space and looking for options. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Chiellini.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Quality ball. Mohamed Salah. And it's Salah. Neymar. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Mateus. Some really good ball movement. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chips it through. That has been cut short. Maldini. To Chiellini.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And through to the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? That's good vision. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
El dorsal 10, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 13, el dorsal 8.
And it's been taken short. It's their second corner of the game.
Luis Suárez, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 21, Pirlo, el dorsal 22, Ronaldinho. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that was very necessary. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Nakata. Can he get it? Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Early ball out from the back. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, what a climb! And that would have won it. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's found some space here.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
That is a great pick out. And he's cut it out. Busquets. Terrific header! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And the pass is intercepted.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Mateus, played out to the right. 2 minutes to be added on. Nakata, and he's onside. He rises! And that may well be that. That is that. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
We have already started here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
And a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
And it's been taken short.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Madrid have a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Milan already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ronaldinho. Seedorf looking to penetrate opposition lines.
And no, that was never going to make it.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Conte. Milan finding their passes.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Busquets. Conte. Cannavaro. For Conte. And that is a little undercooked. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Maldini gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Is on his own.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And a real chance to break the deadlock.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Thuram.
Lovely bit of skill. Messi wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well.
Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserved goal. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That has ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Busquets kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's quick to get it clear again.
The final seconds now. De Jong.
Milan are looking to break at pace. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Here we go again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Salah. That's a little off target. Conte. Pass is just off target. Salah. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, played right into his path. Well, that's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar. Conte. Messi touches it back. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's beaten the last man.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Pretty loose pass. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. It's a mighty effort! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's got away.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Hullet. Mohamed and the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's in plenty of space here.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Busquets. Messi. And they can counter here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And he welcomes it in.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And he's straight offside. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, Luis Suárez, el dorsal 23, Villa, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 22.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Changes him with that pass. Looking for options for movement. Works it forward.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez stood up well to him there. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Busquets.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's a good ball. He's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Pinches it off him. De Jong. Son Heung-min. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
2 minutos de descuento.
He's through here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
The action has already started. Looking for the runner. Drogba.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious...
And the shot!
It's a loose ball.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Deftly away.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He is through here.
Oh, well played.
Busquets.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. First quarter of an hour gone. And he was alert to it.
And it's Salah. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
He's in plenty of space here. Casillas is there to take.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dinks one through. Dink through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Conte.
Oh, sweet feet. He's tried one!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now.
They've played it short.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Some really good ball movement. Conte. Busquets.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Might be danger here. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Ronaldinho. That's good running with the ball. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now that looks a decent ball. And Messi! Goal! Milan! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. That's an excellent interception. Ronaldinho. Maldini. Ball played for Conte. And that's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Played into space out wide. Just too much on that. Conte. Thuram. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good. Hits one! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable...
Decent hit! And that was probably asking just too much. Milan have their third corner. Ronaldinho with the short one. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Can he spark a counter here? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is constant.
Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Seedorf calmly anticipates. 60 minutes played.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar, he has found a way through. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. Drogba. Mohamed Salah. Busquets.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
9,
time for changes
Drogba.
on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos por...
That's a decent
el dorsal
clearance.
10, el dorsal 22, Ronaldinho. El dorsal
Bellingham.
11, Luis Suárez.
Ronaldinho.
Se va a producir un cambio
Oh,
de
that was
jugadores.
vital. Gullit might just make this. Or played right into his path. Great hit! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top...
Great chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps it...
Chance! And it's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Now it's Neymar. There's the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
So their 4th corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's quick to snatch it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? That looks a good ball through. And Gullit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Habrá 5
Madrid
minutos de
have the
descuento.
chance to go the other way. Messi gets flagged offside.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well read, nice interception. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. Thuram. Mateus. Conte clips it so gently. No luck with that dink over the top. Can he finish? Goal! Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
And it didn't take him long. And that will be the final act. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion.
The action has already started.
Has not gone well. Cannavaro is reclaimed easily. Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, well played. Salah plays a mighty effort. And one more try.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Climbs up big! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And here's Messi.
The ball has bounced loose now. Messi.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. A formality, we're level.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mohamed Salah.
Ronaldinho.
And that has been cleared.
There's the hit!
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's the throw. Busquets. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
He's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Conte. And here's Messi. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Smoothly does it.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Salah. That has been cut short. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Drogba. Ronaldinho. And it's Messi. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 minutos de descuento.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
This possibly the last play of the half.
He gets big. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
There's the whistle for half-time. Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And that's the second half started. No changes at half-time that we're aware of.
And back to the goalkeeper. Chiellini. Busquets. That's Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Conte. He's got a side of goal. That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Busquets makes the interception. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Drogba. Ronaldinho! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ronaldinho. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He's picked his way through. Oh, great ball. Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Messi. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Salah. Drogba. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Neymar.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Messi. And now the hit! Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Punched away. Turns and goes back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's picked out the run. And he was quick to react. David Villa! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So,
23.
time for changes on
Villa.
both sides, actually.
El dorsal 9. Drogba. El dorsal 22. Ronaldinho.
Cafu.
El dorsal 8.
That's a nicely measured pass. Face to face with the... Can he finish? And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. It's Roberto Carlos! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Hullet. Pirlo. That's a nicely weighted pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's put paid to a promising move.
Habrá
Bullet.
3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Pirlo.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Pinches it off him. Cafu. Maldini cuts it out.
And that's that. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a